Hey everyone, welcome back to Poplar Preparedness. This is another food shortage update. Reports coming from you guys as well as from news sources around the world. A viewer just asked me in a previous video where they should go for this type of information, what news sources out there. And honestly, I had to tell them that this YouTube channel is actually the most complete food shortage and coverage of like plant fires and recalls and stuff like that there is out there. And that's because I aggregate this information from 9 sources, pretty much in every single video, plus your comments, and then I do some additional research out there on the side through search engines and such like that. So honestly, you guys are helping make this channel the premier source of food shortage update information out there. So I appreciate you guys, and let's jump into it. Bird flu, we're getting word out there that the experts are cautiously optimistic that we may have peaked here. We are not getting large-scale cullings recently. And this brings us up to 38 million birds in the USA having put down, and 77 million worldwide. Hopefully that number stays where it is, and that the farmers can replace those flocks. All right, let's jump into the food production watch. Even though the bird flu is not destroying our food system, there's lots of other stuff that seems to be doing that. Of course, there's a train derailment here in Pittsburgh because, of course, there's more train derailments. It was carrying petroleum distillates. 17 cars plunged into the creek and damaged the bridge, so no word on how long it's going to take them to get that rail line operational again. All right, another factory went up in flames in Wadena, Minnesota. Citywide shelter in place due to the chemicals burning. That is the picture that you saw on the thumbnail, and that is an irrigation manufacturer. They have a lot of chemicals there, but they produce irrigation systems. So, of course, it's burning down. Evansville, Wisconsin has a fire at a grain facility that caused extensive damage. Fire damage to a grain bin and a grain dryer. 16 agencies responded. Almost $1 million worth of damages, according to their initial assessment. New Mexico's largest fire in its history, this is a wildfire, is still burning. And while the federal government is fighting it, it's ironic since the federal government started the fire. So 2 major fires actually linked up on Friday, which is what's causing this to be the largest now. Both major fires, both the Calf Canyon fire and the Hermit's Peak fire, they were both started by the U.S. Forest Service, and they have now merged to become the largest single fire in New Mexico's history. 500 square miles burned, 330 homes so far, and the fire is still burning, folks. The government agency that's tasked with stopping fires is the one that's responsible for the largest fire in New Mexico's history. That kind of just tells you all you need to know about governments. All right. The Mona Lisa was defaced, because that's important. There is a strawberry recall out there due to hepatitis, but word is that all the berries that were recalled are currently past their best buy date, so they're past their shelf life. So it's probably not any berries you just picked up at the store the last couple of days, or the berries that you have sitting on your counter. However, if you froze any or you canned any, you might need to be a little more careful with that. Though if you canned it, it should probably be safe. But if you froze them, you might want to check to make sure that your berries are okay. All right, folks, let's jump into your reports here. Joyce RP says, I'm in southeast Kentucky. In my 62 years of life, this is the first time I've gone in a grocery store and found no sugar. Our local Aldi was out, and only a few bags of brown and confectionery sugar. I then went to my Walmart. No canning salt or spices. So many empty shelves in so many places. Folks, that's word for you. Crystal S., Western Oregon. Grocery outlet in our small town has 2 large pallets of Skippy peanut butter. So that's where all the peanut butter is. Western Oregon. Skippy peanut butter, but no Jif, of course. I noticed Skippy was even on sale this week in their ad. Everything else is still stocked and full with the exception of lemons. I saw about 6 lemons only. Their zucchini looked pretty good. Went to Walmart in Eugene and found nice lemons, but their zucchini was in sorry shape. So hit or miss with veggies is evident. The zucchini looked like somebody had played football with them. I'm not sure what that would look like, but doesn't sound tasty. There were more empty shelves than ever before, at least at Walmart, so possibly the supply chain catastrophe has finally reached the West. We've had a number of people in the Oregon and Washington area saying that they think that they'll be the last hit. So some of them starting to say that they're seeing issues out there now. Alexander in Belgium. Official inflation in May is 8.97%, highest level since August 1982. Price increases continue in the stores. Oil and flour are hard to find. On Saturday, there was flour from Poland in the store. More and more shortages in canned, wet food for dogs at my local pet store. Malcav Ian, restaurant in Leeds, UK. Meat is dead. Closing for the foreseeable future. I believe that's the name of the restaurant. From their Facebook, we, like everyone, have been hit by the crippling costs and hard-hitting times. Deborah T., Gulf Coast, Florida. My neighborhood Walmart had 0 bottles of yellow mustard. Remember, we do have that mustard shortage out there. Low on peanut butter, flour, and chunky soup with beef. Janet S. in talking about the Walmart in Denton, Texas. Butter is low. Cream cheese, less available. Eggs, down. All crackers low and prices up, including GV. About a dozen Triscuits and same with Wheat Thins. Microwave popcorn is less. Medical supplies, low. Veg oil, okay. Olive oil, lower amount. GV canned chicken, lower amount and high price. All tuna brands, lesser amount. Decrease in sardines. Coffee, mainly Folgers, less GV. Stocked coffee in coffee and tea section. Decrease in instant coffee. Chips are great. Soda okay. Flavored drink mixes low. Rice and dry beans low. Canned meat so-so. And all produce and prepackaged salads lower in quantity and kinds available. Dog food, dry, pretty well stocked. Rachel Ray brand sells fast and maybe lower stock. Dry cat food, okay. No change regarding canned dog and cat food. Paper products, okay. More yogurt this week. No fertilizer other than some Miracle Grow. No seeds. No veggie plants. Feminine products low. Alicia M., rural Illinois. Nothing planted on my neighbors' farms. They usually do corn and soy. We started our second corn, but noticed all of our neighbors didn't do their first or second, and they are second corn, and they are big farms. We are small. Life is short, make it sweet, says Nevada. I was at our Walmart yesterday and have not seen it as well stocked as it was. It was amazing. Only a few items low. Peanut butter, some fresh vegetables. There were vegetables in aisle coolers, but meats, eggs, water, milk, sugar, flour, and all that well stocked. Ronnie R., maybe temporary, but no flour at Walmart in Jasper, Alabama. Jane A., just went shopping today in far north Queensland, Australia. I can still get all I need, but it costs more. Some gaps, mainly in frozen goods. Happy Vegan says, upstate New York, went to my local feed store, and they were out of pig, chicken, and dog food. They had been having trouble getting feed in for the last few months, had to go to a different feed store 40 minutes away, and stock was low. Got the last 2 bags of chicken, and they only had 1 bag of pig. That's pig food and chicken food, right? No dog food. They said they had been putting in the orders, but are not getting their orders, their full orders in. Interested party says South Africa. Sugar looking low on shelves. Soya prices up by 70% on shelves. Past looking very low on shelves. Was seeing less and less past varieties here. All right, folks, let's get into our self-sufficiency tip of the day. This is actually going to be maybe not so much self-sufficiency, but stocking up a little bit. If you are like me and you've been around the preparedness community a little bit and you've seen all those freeze-dried fancy foods and MREs and stuff like that, and you're like, I'd like to have some of those, but the prices are just outrageous. That's where I've been, and I've been like, I want some cool foods, but I don't want to pay out the nose for them. I did find an interesting way to get MREs. There are things called humanitarian MREs, and there are disaster relief MREs. So I went over to, this is not sponsored or anything like that. I bought these with my own money, but this is a humanitarian MRE, and this package has 2,200 calories in it. So this is actually supposed to be a full day's ration for somebody. So it's got like 2 main course MREs in here, and then it's got like 2 breads and 2 desserts, and that's about it. There's no heater in here, but these things, where I was ammo can man, this was like $4.44. They have a Memorial Day deal on that. But $4.44 per MRE if you buy the case of them, which is a case of 10, which is a really stinking good deal. There are a couple caveats. No heater in here. Second thing is that it is a full day ration in here, so 2 different meal MREs, and then also the meals are not the best meals. They're all vegetarian, and they are, let's just say, not the tastiest you can find out there. But once you break the things open, and also the color is that weird color. But then, and it also is stamped on there like United States and stuff. But you got the foil packs. So this is a toaster pastry in here. But that's one way to go. If you want a more MRE-like thing with a heater in it and everything like that, they also have they're called disaster relief MREs. And so instead of having the heavy plastic outer cover, they have the clear covers. This is what's passed out by like Red Cross at disasters. It's only 1,250 calories, and it's $5.35. But it's more comparable to a military ration, and the food is better, and they also have the heater in there. So that's $5.35, but it's only half a day ration, basically, whereas these are $4.44, and they're a full day ration. So if you want to pick up a bunch of these, which is what I did, I picked up 4 cases of these just because, and I'll probably snack on them, but they're tasty. Also out there, August and there'll be a link down below, I guess, to Ammo Can Man. You can also find them on Amazon, but I think they're a little cheaper on their website. So, like I said, I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. Now, if you do click on any of the Amazon links, those are affiliate links. I do get a little kickback on that, but you don't pay any extra on that. Augustin Farms has a sale going on right now, so a lot of their products are marked down. So I picked up some black bean burger mix. I hear it's tasty. I haven't cracked the can open, and I kind of don't want to crack it open. So, but apparently it's tasty. It doesn't taste just like beef, but it is, tasty in its own right, and it is protein. So, you can make a bean dip out of it, supposedly, or you can form them into burgers and then try to grill them, and then they won't taste like beef, but they'll taste like something. Also, there'll be a link down there for Eco Power. They have a 100-watt solar panel on Amazon. It has a coupon, and it's marked down right now, so it's like $65 for a 100-watt panel, which is a really good price right now for a 100-watt panel. So if you were looking for solar panels, that's probably the way to go, unless you want to get a whole bunch. If you want to get a whole bunch, you might want to look into used solar panels over on eBay. Okay, they have a couple options there. The good ones are the ones that say that, call us to or email us to get a quote on freight. They pull the solar panels off of the commercial racks. Do watch what kind of voltage you're getting, because while normal solar panels used for residential are 12-volt panels, a lot of the commercial panels are 36 volt or 24 volt or 48 volt or something. It can even be some kind of weird voltage. Just make sure you know what to do with that, okay? That's what I got for you there. So, yeah, it's kind of shopping stuff, but those are some good deals and bargains that I've seen. I appreciate all of you guys, and that's what I got for you. There's another video here that you might want to check out. If you are, I'll see you right over there. Otherwise, I'll see you later. Steve Poplar, out.